Hey Daniel, good morning. How are you today?
Hi, Ivan. I'm doing good. Just had a little breakfast, so I'm happy now.
Nice. I really like your background.
Thank you. It's a working process. This is just a little bit of what I'm doing, but I'm planning on putting up some letters, some animals. I like it
Nice.
to be as colorful as possible because I just got that wall painted. So
Oh, perfect. So
yeah.
that brings me to my first question. You do
hmm
have online teaching experience, I'm imagining.
Yeah. So far with 5-1 Talk, I'm working for 5-1 Talk, teaching children K through 12,
Okay.
and a lot of adults also for the IELTS speaking test, free talks, group classes also.
Oh, you do group classes as well. Okay.
hmm
And how many people do you usually have in your group classes?
In the division that I'm in for 5-1 Talk, we can have up to 95 students in one classroom.
Oh, 95.
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy.
And that's the reaction I get from a lot of people, also from my peers when I tell them what they're about. They'll be like, "Whoa, how can you fit 95 children in one classroom?" We do.
Definitely. Wow, that's amazing. Wow,
Yeah.
so you really have a lot of experience when it comes to online teaching and managing your time and whatnot.
Yes, you definitely. I mean, because of the time that we have in each group class, sometimes it's not sometimes it is actually impossible to speak with 95 students. But we have to do some very good time management so we can try to make them or make as most student participate as possible.
Okay, and tell me how long have you been with 5-1 Talk?
Since last August, it's going to be 1 year on the 10th actually.
1 year. And prior to that, do you have any other online teaching experience?
Yes, I'm sorry, not online. It was on site in the USA.
On site. Okay.
Mhm.
And how long did you teach on site?
On site, it was no professionally. It's about 6 years now.
Oh
6 years,
wow. Nice.
and I say professionally because in my high school years, I also took a role of a teacher's aide in the ESL program.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Wow, you do have quite a lot of experience. That's amazing.
Mhm.
So, and now tell me, what is something that you like about the teaching platform in 5-1 Talk?
I think that it's a very complete platform. I mean, the fact of having the material available beforehand, so you can review it,
Of
get the
course.
best out of it. Also, I mean, the quality of the material is also very good. I think online teaching is here to stay for a long time.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the future.
Mhm.
Definitely. Nice. So now tell me, what is something that you don't like about teaching at 5-1 Talk?
Not exactly at 5-1 Talk. I would go more for, things we can't control,
Of course.
especially the weather. I mean, rainy weathers are like a curse to us because we have power outages,
Of
uh,
course.
some things that could happen. But in my case, I have a no break device. I have alternate lighting in case the power goes out, so
Oh,
the work
great. Wow,
to
you're
run.
very prepared.
We have to be yes.
Yeah, no, definitely. I myself too. I have no breaks. I have extra lamps. I mean, I even have three internet providers
Wow.
just in case. I mean, so
Yes.
you definitely, I definitely understand you. I know
Mhm.
exactly where you're coming from. So that's great. Okay, so and now tell me, why are you interested in teaching with iTutor Group?
A few peers that work with you have given me great feedback about the company. Especially because it's a company that is been on the field for many years now. I actually did my research.
Definitely.
You guys have been on the field for many years now. A friend of mine, we live in the same city. She also works for iTutor Group. She said, you know what? It's a great company. You might as well give it a shot, especially the booking rate also.
Yes. Something about us, you will definitely be busy. And yeah, we've been around for over 20 years now. And, so we're a very solid company. You definitely will be busy. And this brings me to my next question. We here at iTutor, we're open 24/7, so we're very
Mhm.
flexible when it comes to our hours or scheduling and whatnot. The only
Right.
thing that we require is that you do give us 10 hours, peak hours a week, and 4 of those have to be on the weekend. Do you have any problems with that?
Not at all. We have the time zone advantage, which
Definitely.
when everyone else is resting, we have the chance to book our time there. I have my own office at home, so it's really non-bothering.
Great.
I only need a little bit of time, to drop off my two daughters at school, one at school, one at daycare. That's all. The rest of the day is free, so I'm pretty open to working 48 hours.
Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So you're flexible. Your flexibility is great. That's awesome. So now
Mhm.
tell me, changing the subject a little, what if you have a child in your class, a junior student in your class,
Mhm.
who's having a hard time focusing on the material? How would you help them?
I've gotten to a point of wearing a costume, to be
Huh.
honest. I like having, a lot of props. I think that visual learning, especially in the online platforms, is very useful. We can start maybe, I don't know, sharing their favorite characters if you're teaching body parts. I don't know, letters. Um, anything you can think of. I've gotten to where in Mexico we have wrestling is very traditional. I have some wrestlers masks, and I just don't have them handy right now. Otherwise, I would wear one for you. But um, I gotten the point to wearing masks. Try to figure out what they like. Try to
Definitely.
try to figure
Exactly.
it out as quick as possible. I mean, if they're into animals, show them a few animals, of course. You know, try to
Yeah,
figure out what they
to
like.
keep them engaged,
Right.
definitely. So tell me, what do you think of TPR?
TPR is one of our most powerful tools. I mean, we can't teach without TPR. We can't do anything. Okay, because
Definitely.
maybe a face gesture, a hand gesture, the attitude that you show in the classroom is what's going to keep the student engaged. Also, besides the props.
Definitely. I completely agree with you. And here at iTutor, we also teach adults and children. So you don't have any issues teaching both children and adults?
Not at all. My experiences with both children on site and in 5-1 Talk, and also adults. Yeah.
Great. So what if you have an adult student in your class having a difficult time understanding the vocabulary you're introducing? How would you help them?
I like giving them some tips, besides the class material. I like helping them to develop new skills to learn. But at that very moment, we can write the words,
Exactly.
use the whiteboard. I mean, I have a whiteboard where I write the words, work on their pronunciation, TPR, explain what the word means with pictures, with anything that can help them to understand it.
Great. Okay. Awesome. I mean, you sound very I mean, you are very qualified when it comes to teaching and whatnot. And
Thank you.
so and I know that you're working on your background and whatnot. Here at iTutor, we're actually very simple. We do require for you to have, a background like this one and to wear
Okay.
a red t-shirt during class. So
hmm
no issues with that either, right?
Not at all. Not at all. The
Perfect.
office is actually pretty big, so we can arrange that. That's no problem.
Awesome. And also, I'm looking at your resume. I see that you sent me your resume. I have
hmm
your passport, and you have a TOEFL certificate as well, correct?
Yes, yes, I do have it. Grade A, 150-hour course. Yes.
Perfect. And what's your highest level of education?
I have a major. I graduated from Georgia Tech in psychology.
Oh, great. So you have a bachelor's degree, an associate's degree. What type
Yes.
of, a bachelor's
It's
degree?
it's a bachelor's. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, great. So awesome. So, look, the next step here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be sending over the video of your interview over to
hmm
my superiors. They should be getting back to you within 24 to 48 hours. The time difference sometimes can take a little bit longer, but just keep an eye out for your email. Sometimes the emails can be sent to your spam, so keep an eye out
hmm
on your spam. But other than that, do you have any questions for me?
I guess my only doubt was regarding the booking rate, but you mentioned you guys are pretty busy, so that sounds awesome to me.
Yeah, I mean, you will be booked almost 90% of the time. I mean, if not 100% of the time. It just
Awesome.
so honestly, you will definitely be busy. Right now in the summer, obviously, we are a lot busier,
Yeah.
especially during the holiday times and whatnot. But we do expect for it to decrease a bit after summer. But trust me, you will still be busy. So
Great.
with that, you will always be working, which is a great thing.
Yeah, that's music to my ears. We're here to work, so
Of
that's great.
course. Great. Well, Daniel, thank you so much for your time. And if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to me, okay?
Awesome, Ivan. Thank you so much. I
Great.
appreciate your time.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye,
You too,
Daniel.
sir. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.